DC, I am coming to you here because I need you guys to be a little bit weather aware tonight. This is a quick little disclaimer. I need you to be weather aware tonight as we are at risk of severe weather and we need to be getting underway with our safety precautions. There is very big concerns right now, kind of about some nocturnal storminess, as we're looking storms off and on between the 12 and 5 p.m. hour. So basically, anybody that lives in, pretty much in and around this circle. So basically, more or less, anybody more in and around this area should consider seeing some storms up here for the next hour, couple of hours. Should be gone by right after while you're getting to sleep. More than likely, or at least getting out of the main area. But anybody who is looking here, like along this area, specifically people that are people that I circled that are kind of right around in this area, more or less. This is an area that should be looking out from thunderstorms and very severe storms indeed at risk for the next and overnight hour. Currently, the most of our warnings are down south. Tornado warnings are down here, severe thunderstorm, all that stuff. So we're basically not focused there. But I think here is where the risk. You can see little storms starting to pop up here and there. Storms over near Hillsborough, Waterford, some east of Luckett's. I don't see anything yet, and I'm in the vicinal area of these places. So yeah, as you can see right here is this storm cell here. There's two of them. One at Barnesville, one at Poolsville. But those are the starts to fire up, and you're going to see that there is going to be some stuff on the dry line. Look at the Charleston radar. You've got all these big storms that are just fired up here, and eventually are going to make their way. So anyways, let's take a look here at where we are at so far. Let's take a look at where we are at so far. As you can see on the map right here, we've got two tornado watches that are right now in effect for two different metro areas. The Piedmont, North Carolina metro, Central West Virginia, the Charleston metro. That's two areas that are still on alert. There is and with that enhanced, there is still, those are the two cities that are on alert. That need to kind of just keep weather aware for at least a little bit longer. The two current weather watches is on the top here. This one in West Virginia, Ohio, and Kentucky. Tornado Watch 105 issued that is super simple and should be expiring soon. It will expire at 9 p.m. And then you have Tornado Watch 106 right here. This will expire at 11 p.m. This will expire at 11 p.m. And there shouldn't be any more watches after that, I don't think. But you always still have to be weather aware. And there is two mesoscale discussions right here. This one, which is this one concerning Tornado Watch 2005. This one expanding it into Virginia. The severe weather threat continues, and it's an isolated threat. As you can see, it's giving us that is a risk that still exists over the next few hours. Isolated tornado and wind threat. So we are looking to see a little bit of a farther move up, maybe towards the east. Then the new watch issuance is extremely unlikely, so I don't think we're going to see another one of those. This is where we're sitting at in terms of our marginal and kind of a risk category. So we are looking at here at some slight enhanced risk for thunderstorms. We got that 5%. We got a 5% here. That's right on the border of Jefferson, Loudoun and Clark counties. Clark and Loudoun counties right here. And so you got that barely thing. But the DC Metro is more into that too. But that still doesn't mean that you shouldn't be weather aware. Right now, we also got that 50% wind threat. So these places in the 15 and the 30 have already got wind advisories issued. And I wouldn't be surprised if at least we get wind advisory east. So anybody in this area should be weather aware. We definitely want to be on This is our future radar. We want to try to be weather aware for this. So let's take a look at our future radar. Most of the storms right here in Charleston. Let's take a look at that. So about 8 p.m. this storm cell moves on. 9 p.m. this storm cell looks like it's going to kind of break off and really not do anything bad. And look like that is gone. So yeah, now the storm cell, go back to 12 in the morning, and you're gonna see right here, this right here is about where the storms are basically just gonna end. So this looks like it might still be towards a bust, but that doesn't mean you still should not be weather aware whenever. But that doesn't mean you should be not weather aware. Let's look at a couple of future radars. So this one shows that there is storms that are gonna, basically there is gonna be storms that come up into the future. So let's take a look here at what the Weather Channel shows us as well. So basically rain starting to hit. So let's take a look at this. About 9 o'clock, we get weather that starts up. The storms, they start to fire very slowly. Around squally bands coming in, and this is where those spin-up tornadoes can hit. Let's look at the 23 hour. That's where we're gonna start to see, like, around. And then between that hour, you're going to see these pop-up storm cells starting to fire. And then right about at the 12 o'clock hour is when you'll eventually see these storms just rile on through. And these right here are these possibilities of where you can, such around Leesburg, Ashburn, such around the Leesburg-Ashburn area. Oh, where's that? So down here is the southeast. And these pop-up storms will fire, and these are the opportunities where we're looking at that we can see these pop-up tornadoes at any time that will hit. So these pop-up tornadoes can definitely hit any time. So let's